Well, we are. Oh, sorry.
There's a clickboard that Ian's gonna do, and he's gonna go like this, and he's like, so start scene, and yeah. I wonder if he gets tired of that. He's like, he's just humoring us at this point.
Welcome to Chemists in the Kitchen. This is the first episode where we're going to do a cookie exchange. So each of us have recipes that are near and dear to our hearts, and we're going to exchange those recipes and then send the cookies to one another so that we can taste each other's hard work.
Recipe that I've chosen are Congo bars that my mom received from a coworker back in the 70s. Kind of the background is my mom immigrated from the Philippines to the United States when she was like 21 with just a suitcase, literally, which I think is so amazing. So that's why I chose it as a recipe, because we used to bring it to all the family parties.
The cookie recipe that I have chosen to have Kim make, sprinkle pudding.
You know that's going in. That's going in.
Sprinkle pudding cookies. These cookies are special to me because they were the cookies that I made for a party where I met my husband for the first time. And he likes to say that this was part of the reason why he decided to ask me out on our first date, because the cookies were so delicious. So I'm excited to see Kim make these and to get to try them when she sends them off to me.
It's a very high bar that's been set. So cookies that I have chosen are my grandmother's Snowball cookies. So I'm adopted from South Korea. My family is Italian. So my grandmother and I always make these cookies every holiday season. And in true Italian fashion, she does not really measure anything. And I have passed this on to Adrian. So wishing you the best of luck to replicate
Good luck.
Okay. What's that envelope for, Kim? Sorry, just pulled it out.
It's the recipes.
Oh, okay.
So I'm very old school. Like, I don't have an iPad to pull up a picture of anything. I wrote everything down. I don't know. I guess it's like my chemist training from doing like Latin notebooks and whatnot.
All right, we all have our recipes, so let's go ahead and bake. I felt like we should.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
I know.
All right, so we have most everything ready to go here, set out. So here is most everything that we're gonna need to make these Congo bars. Things we need, butter, we need brown sugar, eggs, flour, baking powder, salt, chopped nuts, some chocolate chips. I have decided on semi-sweet, as well as some vanilla. Now I'm using imitation vanilla, which, as I've said, my husband loves cookies, and so I make a lot of cookies, and imitation vanilla is more affordable for us. We have an 11-month-old baby, so, you know, diapers don't grow on trees.
So here we go. I wrote this down on, I didn't write anything down. Okay, so we're making these snowball things. So we have, for the recipe, we have flour, chopped walnuts or pecans, half a teaspoon of salt, 2 sticks of softened butter, 2/3 cup powdered sugar, okay, add in chopped nut. Okay, so as I've read out loud and you guys have watched me do that, I have all the ingredients. Make sure I have all the things that I need.
So I made sure to get some table salt for this recipe, softened butter, granulated sugar, egg yolk, vanilla instant pudding, and I made sure it had tetrasodium pyrophosphate in it. Kind of cool. The chemistry behind that is similar to that of what makes concrete. So first, my oven.
So we need to melt this butter first. I am going to preheat the oven, 350. Get going with some beating of some eggs. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, this looks perfect. Melted butter. butter. All right, we're mixing in the brown sugar. Then we're gonna let this, okay, we're gonna lightly beat some eggs here. Let this butter and brown sugar mix, this looks delicious, sit inside of here. So I think we should be good here to add in the egg and also the vanilla. Add in the beaten egg, and we're gonna add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla. It's looking a bit liquidy here, which is interesting. Let's say it has a kind of start to me of like a brownie look, which is probably what would be typical to a cookie bar of some sort.
So I need 2 sticks of softened butter. So I took that out this morning. So hopefully this is soft enough. Okay, so first hesitation of having to do any of this is being scared. Now, soft butter. Kim, are you there? Yes.
Hey, Adrian, what's going on?
Good. So I left this out at room temperature this morning, and so it's been sitting out here. So is that soft enough?
I think that's enough time.
Okay.
You just don't want to put it in the microwave. Do you know why you don't want to put it in the microwave?
I imagine that it's going to make it turn into a liquid. Obviously, that's what he does. But I guess the consistency, I mean, it's just like it's going to coat everything. So it's like you won't get like pockets. Like it'll be too homogeneous, I think, in this case, if you do it like that. Am I right?
So microwaves, as those molecules start to vibrate and give off heat, your water will separate from the fat in the butter, right? So then you get that weird bumping effect, and people are like, oh, it exploded all over my microwave. So there's that aspect, but then also the heat can denature your whey protein.
And it's funny is like when I hear stuff about softness, it's a lot of the things I do are like soft, squishy things. So it's like, well, how many pascals are we talking about in terms of like softness? Skin is like 200. It's not like skin itself, which is the stuff that I deal with. I think is like megapascal. Not so. It's not like hard, but it's not like super soft. Like brain tissue is like on kilopascal level. So that's why I was like, oh, I wonder. And like this is relatively firm for what I consider soft.
I think it just needs to be soft enough for you to like mix it together.
Okay.
You know?
Well, but
not a liquid.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm doing.
I know that's not specific enough in terms of pascal.
Yeah.
But
gosh. Yeah, actually, this is one
like, is it smushing underneath?
Yeah, it is.
The spoon?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is. Okay, I will let you back to your cooking. Thank you for checking in. Oh, this is looking much better. So I'm putting that powdered sugar in there. That lighting. Okay, there we go.
So I'm typically not a baker, and I don't have an electric mixer. So I'm gonna have to cream the butter and sugar together by hand. So it's 14 tablespoons of butter. So I can definitely like easily squish it with a spoon. Resident assistant chef Ollie here. He's a pit bull mix. He's from Philly. He loves to eat carrots. So I've actually, in preparation for this, pulled out a carrot because anytime he hears me in the kitchen, he comes. What do you think, Ollie? Good?
Hi, Mom. What are you doing? You're being recorded right now, but don't worry. I have a question for you. Would you be interested in meeting or chatting with a new colleague that is making the recipe? What are you like? Have you dressed for the day or? Oh, okay. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Hi. Okay. So, Mom. I'm so glad that you decided to be adventurous and do this. Okay. So this is Julie. This is my mom. And so,
hi, it's great to meet you.
So Julie is trying Congo bars for the first time ever. Don't worry about your camera, Mom. It's okay. Any angle is going to be a great angle, so it'll be fine.
The thing I'm the most excited about is the fact that there's brown sugar in it instead of white sugar in it.
Yes.
And I feel like that might like change the taste a little bit of like a sort of a normal chocolate chip cookie bar of some sort. Do you remember why you used brown sugar over white sugar?
This is the recipe that I got from my friend. And so I've been using it, and the only thing I changed from her original recipe is the brown sugar, because her original recipe is 2 cups and I only use 1.5 to make it less sweet. It's unusual. There's a certain unique taste in that one. It's not so sweet, and every time I bring it to my friends, they just love it. And from then on, every time we have a get together, they always request for this recipe. So that's why I always kept this recipe, and I keep making it for the family and friends. Yeah, okay, good. I hope you like it, because I really like this recipe, and my kids just love this recipe.
Yeah, great.
Thank you, Mom. I will check in later on how this goes, so we can see.
I'm not
thank
in
you,
my
Mom.
pajama.
I know. I had to check that already. Okay, I'll talk to you later, Mom. Okay.
Okay,
right,
bye.
bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Love you. Bye.
All right, now we're gonna add the flour, the baking powder, the salt together. I'm just gonna eyeball the 3/4 of a cup, because sometimes when you're a chemist, you just like to eyeball. Actually, don't tell anybody that. Next, we're gonna put in baking powder, and I actually got a fresh thing of baking powder, because baking powder is essential to helping cookies rise appropriately. And that's because it is a mixture of a base, sodium bicarbonate, and an acid, typically sodium tartrate. And these two things, they're an acid and the base, they react together and they allow it to rise appropriately. And it's really important to make sure that your baking powder is not solid, and it does not have, it hasn't been exposed to a lot of moisture. And so if you don't really bake very often, you should really think about buying new baking powder every time that you're gonna start to make cookies. This one I actually do like to measure out, because we wanna make sure we get the appropriate rise associated with it. And then we need 1/2 teaspoon of salt. All right, now we're gonna add this to our eggs and butter and sugar mix. All right, coming together well. What's it looking like with the flour incorporated well.
So the next thing is add in chopped nuts. So chopped walnuts or pecans, your preference. Okay, chopped walnuts. She didn't say how many. Tastes good. Blending them up. So I need 2 cups of flour. Okay, so I'm gonna mix this, and I still need to add the salt. Mix this. I don't know how much I'm adding in, but I will measure that. Or how much I should add in, but I will measure that. So I have 1/2 cup. That seems reasonable. So I'm gonna try forming these into small balls. The consistency, so it doesn't look that crumbly. It's 2 cups of flour. So let's give it a shot. Timer, minutes. Goes. So, tweaked my knee. Playing sports. Ow, oh, that really hurts. But they're in the oven. Can we see anything? Other than the fact that my oven needs to be cleaned.
Now I want to add in 1 egg yolk, and my vanilla extract. Now I'm adding in my pudding mix. You can see the consistency's changed a little bit. We're going to add the dry mix from before. 2/3 cup sprinkle. $350, 10 minutes. Only 3 suffered. All right, and later on we'll go in the car and ship it off. So fingers crossed.
Next up, we've got some nuts and some chocolate chips. And we're gonna put the chocolate chips in, and we'll do this whole thing. So this is gonna be super chocolatey and delicious, I believe. Those are looking so good. You see those tons of chocolate chips in it, and you see those walnuts all studded into it. Deliciosa. I don't know, that was weird. So, last thing, we've got to prep a baking pan. And then we'll be able to send them off to Adrian and see if they remind him of his mom's cookies when he was young. All right, bake in a greased pan for 25 to 30 minutes. Getting in the oven, closing it up. We're gonna wait. We will check in as they've been going through. I am gonna clean up some of this mess.
5 more minutes or so.
Roll in powdered sugar while warm. So this is the final product. They're still warm. Actually, they're hot. Let's take some tongs. And we're just mixing. And I'm going to take this guy off. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, that's really good. These are super tasty.
But we finished off packing off those cookies. So now I think I'm going to take them to FedEx. I'll be back.
Hey, look at this cookie bar. It's real high, real poofy, right? Because of our baking powder. Delicious. It looks good. Taste test time. Here we go. All right. Clearly, I'm not a chef who does these videos very much because I took a ginormous bite, but it was worth it. The powdered sugar adds a little bit of sweetness to the top of it, but Adrian's mom is right. It's not the sweetest cookie I've ever had, but the best part is the ooey gooey chocolate. It's so good. I'm gonna go in for another bite. Do we get another taste tester? Denver, did you want to try a cookie? You can't try a cookie, I'm sorry, but you're very cute. We're gonna go find the ultimate taste tester. All right, and here he is. He's gonna try out the cookie bar, Congo bars by Adrian's mom.
Delicious. Very pretty, very time of year appropriate. Hopefully we'll get snow in Virginia this year.
Always hoping that.
Always hoping. Very good.
Perfect.
Great job, chef.
Well, I'd say that was success. The Cookie Monster of my husband has said that it was a good cookie. So here we are, we're in the car, we're heading to the FedEx to ship this off to Adrian.
Oh, I opened it upside down. This is very sad. Oh, look, she made a note.
I did make a note.
Oh, that's so much nicer. I just like shipped mine off.
They survived well, they did well though. Oh, these look so good, Kim.
Excited.
So excited.
So it looks like your container opened on the way here, Adrian.
Oh no.
What?
There's like some sugar on the inside here.
I hope that's sugar. I hope that's sugar.
That's what I'm telling myself. I mean, what did you try and send me? A little hard, I think, because the container was open.
That's such a shame.
But it's good. Like the flavor is on point.
Flavors.
I really like
is
it.
What we're looking for. So
I like.
Yeah.
I like the crunch. Like a good size chopped up walnuts. You said you used, right?
I did.
And I like the amount of sugar that you use. Just not like a mess when I bite into it. I like the salt. It's a little bit saltier than my grandma's, but I like it.
Yeah, that's good.
Don't tell her.
I won't tell her. Texture's good. I definitely see the thickness is also very good. Brown, I guess I need to try it, right?
I'm excited.
It reminds me of home.
Oh, yay!
Good job.
Yay! You need the milk for it though. It's definitely a milk cookie.
Yeah, I feel like if this is part of the experience, right? Like we should be doing. I should be doing. We shouldn't have shoulds. Anyways, go ahead. You should try your cookies as well.
Yes. I'm very excited, as I said, and I did not put it on a fancy plate because I'm just gonna eat it straight out of here. They have kind of a like crunch with the chewy. I would say in comparison to the ones that I make, mine tend to be a little bit chewier, but I think it's probably because they're a little bit thicker. But I like it. It's kind of like it's like thicker, good cookie, but it's delicious. And you've got the perfect amount of sprinkles in it. I know that my husband is going to enjoy them, and he's gonna eat probably 90% of these.
These will be gone by the end of the next day and a half or so. I don't really have a lot of self-control. So again, there's nothing in the fridge except that like main meals like lettuce and salads.
Yep.
So, but it is a nice treat. It is a nice treat to have. Like actually overall, this is just a very nice experience. Maybe there'll be a next time where we catch up or send an email or try each other's recipes. Actually, I think I'm gonna try Julie's recipe. Give it a shot. See.
Yeah, I'm gonna try Kim's recipe too. So I'm excited about trying out the Snowball cookies as well. So it's been really fun to get to know you guys.
It almost feels like I should make cookies and send this container off to other people and be like, this is the story of a container that was shipped to me, et cetera, and new cookies are going to be, and ship them off to a new set of friends. Cookie of traveling pants. I don't know. So. Well,
all right.
yeah, this has been great.